Hello and welcome to another Forged Alliance Forever cast. I'll be your host, Swkoll, and today we're looking at a game between Blind Noob and SmokeBuddy on the ladder. It's a Fields of Thunder game with Blind Noob being TA for life. Is going UEF while SmokeBuddy going Seraphim. Interesting things have been happening. Zep has now enlisted a balance team. Good luck to your bomber. Someone knows what's happening. Also, if we get the Hydro. But either way, we have TA for life, who's been recovering from his super losing streak, getting his subcom skills back, and going for first 3 P-gens, then 3 mexes. While SmokeBuddy going to do more typical 2 P-gens, 3 mexes, Hydro. TA for life will be getting the Hydro with multiple engineers though, as opposed to SmokeBuddy only getting it with 1. Aggressive scout wants to see first bomber. He wants to see if there is first bomber. He gets in, looks around, notes that there's no first bomber coming. The first bomber was a lie, TA. And now TA just going to skip the air factory and go for lots of land spam. As is SmokeBuddy. Although SmokeBuddy with double Selines on the mexes will make that a lot more difficult for TA to camp that, unless his AC decides to wander over there. Surprising TA hasn't got that mex. How's his power doing? Oh, his power's fine. But yes, Z-Pilot has put together his balance teams. Or more accurately, he's gotten Pip to put together the balance teams. So an interesting series of buffs and nerfs is going to happen in the next patch. Most importantly, NG mod is going to be included. I might do a video explaining it. And this is excellent Celine spread from SmokeBuddy. We got not 1, but not 2, but 4 Selines, all in cloaked positions. This engineer is so dead it doesn't even know. But SmokeBuddy with lots of tanks. He's already at 13 tanks. Blind Noob only at 7. He's going to lose a fairly important tank battle to SmokeBuddy. Blind Noob just gonna take this position, getting the reclaim. Factory count slightly lower for SmokeBuddy, only 5 factories versus 6. Main reason for the lack of tanks is TA for life going for a lot of power. It's 3 NGs on power versus 2 NGs on power that were started a lot later. TA for life over 100 extra power. An attempt to push out TA for life will lose map control. Though he still has enough mass, he can just reclaim whenever he needs it. And now TA for life starting to use up all that power he's accumulated, spamming out factories so quickly. 5 NGs in total working on factories. So as long as he's plays it safe and lets his tank numbers outpace that of SmokeBuddy now getting an air factory. Fairly standard stuff. TA for life was teching 2 mexes. Only this could be a Tech 2 Max if he had ecoed that more properly. I know a point defense from SmokeBuddy will keep this position rather safe, at least temporarily, as TA for life will move a artillery to take out this arrow-shaped point defense. And the most annoying thing about this map, these 2 valleys that make it impossible for your AC to shoot anything. That's why heavy RD compositions are quite popular. And TA for life can just not catch a break. He's gonna try to sneak some units in here, but that will not be profitable. So he'll be forced to retreat. Power is now evening out for these players. Looking at the reclaim. 2,000 extra for the Blind Noob. As TA for life sneaking a lot of units into the back here. Does SmokeBuddy see this? Does he not have radar? SmokeBuddy, you don't have radar. You don't understand. There's a giant force of units. Or not a giant force, but a significantly large force of units in the back of your base. And the Celine lives again. TF for life. Without units, it's not a good position to be. And SmokeBuddy just gonna run in. No regrets. TF for life's forces spread at the corners of the map. Let's see, emergency tech on point events. Not seeing any. Starting to get way too late for that. This factory not completed. Looks like Blind Noob will be pressuring. Will be pressured. There is tech to land from SmokeBuddy on the field, and SmokeBuddy just doing. Oh, this is brutal. I'm gonna see more P-gens from TF for life. It looks like he just barely managed to get the TF for life overcharges. No overcharges. From ACU can take on 2 Ultravas with a bunch of tanks. And now, you see, SmokeBuddy has given a nice gift to TF for life. So many tanks, so many tanks. SmokeBuddy going to compensate, or attempt to, by just reclaiming these rocks, but that's not enough. Tech 2 line continues to move out, as the Blind Noob struggles to clean this up. Ultras very fast, like the kite. Looks like they might be able to get cleaned up now. Fighting this has allowed, it's given SmokeBuddy a lot of time to do what he wants, which, I'm not sure what SmokeBuddy wants right now. He's spamming things up at a decent rate. He's got a few Ultras. Ultras get cleaned up after running across half the map. I'm running to see energy storage and TMD from TF for life. And these tanks continue to harass. That's 7 kill tank. And this is super tank. 9 kills. No regrets. We'll finally get cleaned up. And SmokeBuddy continues to be aggressive with the ACU, doing the proper thing with leading with the ACU. The radar comes online and he's stunned. There's a lot of tanks. There are a lot of Ultras for SmokeBuddy, and SmokeBuddy does have the advantage. He's got the map control. TF for life's been forced not to have these mexes for ages now. And now a Tech 2 engineer will be building a Tech 2 point events to retreat to, in the event that things get a little too shaky. And so will our Blind Noob. Attempts to sneak in here will be brutally murdered by the 2 Ultras of SmokeBuddy. And SmokeBuddy, Ultra's doing a lot of tanking right here. Look at that, that is 2,500 health versus 300 health of a striker tank. Interesting. TF for life, just he's got an air factory, no minties though. Doesn't feel he needs them. Possibly wondering if he's going to get Tech 2 air. And now Tech 2 land from Blind Noob, getting the pillars out. Pillars great at the Ultras, especially up close. And now Tech 2 PD creep continues from SmokeBuddy. This PD is awfully close to TF for life's forces. Pillars being forced into a bad formation, although its numbers should keep them alive. Tech 1 point events being spammed up in a line, but there aren't sufficient artilleries to kill this. And Blind Noob building Tech 2 point events across, trying to secure this area. Doesn't want to lose pillars in the back of this reclaim now. Most of the reclaim has picked up though. Looking at this corner, TF for life still has to pick up most of this reclaim. So looking at reclaim 25,000 versus 15,000. It's 10,000 more for TF for life. He's been using it to tech quite substantially. He's got, it looks like 2 Tech 2 mexes. No, 3. 3 Tech 2 mexes from TA, and SmokeBuddy continuing to feed. Actually, these Ultras might actually do something. 16 kills and 13 kills. They're quite the heroes of SmokeBuddy's army. Trying to get in the back, trying to shoot at this power. But too many pillars should be able to clean that up. As we see more missile launchers, we'll take out all of the blind noobs. PD, blind noob. He's got a nice pillar spam going. Transition into Tech 3 wouldn't be unheard of right now. Tier 5 getting a tactical missile launcher. Is there TMD? There's some TMD. There's one TMD on the map. This can shoot around the TMD for the most part. And pillars in the back just harassing. Doing what they do best. Blind noob sitting on upgraded SmokeBuddy with gun. And T-Flag moving his forces in range of SmokeBuddy's PD. That he wants to fight under the PD. SmokeBuddy with his gun wants to be careful. He decides to be Rambo. There's so much check to flank here, these bombers will not be effective. SmokeBuddy retreats. Cutting quite nicely, but there's so much from Team for Life. Kind of getting shields. Looks like SmokeBuddy now finding himself with a nice bit of feed, nice bit of veterancy. As this attack did not do too much. SmokeBuddy keeping it together with the overcharges. Team for Life. Blind noob getting Tech 2 on the ACU. In addition, although perhaps the real target here was the TMD. So Team for Life strategically taking out the TMD. This was all his strategy. Although SmokeBuddy now teching a bit. Team for Life out teching. Some significant mass difference. And SmokeBuddy is gonna have to be aggressive. He's moving in. He's got the reclaim field, which he can secure quite nicely, and that'll be very profitable. He'll need to get out of there before the detective force comes back. Steve for Life perfectly happy to go Tech 2 gun. Force SmokeBuddy will certainly have to reckon with. And at some point, Team for Life will be launching those tactical missiles, and there's no TMD to stop him. But he'll never get to use it if he gets killed first. SmokeBuddy coming in. He's got a significant force with him as well. More missile launchers taking out all sorts of TMD. SmokeBuddy, blind noob, fighting each other's armies. SmokeBuddy, he has engineers in the mix making Tech 1 point difference. It's kind of crazy. T-Flag now has stockpiled 6 missiles. The battle continues to range. There's almost no stationary defense for T for Life. It's got some nice reclaiming entries though. I'll give him that. Now Blind Noob going down very low. Not very low, he's down to half health. He's trying to get out of there against the forces in front of his ACU. If there was ever a time to severely damage your opponent's economy, it would be now. No Blind Noob. He hasn't really gotten many good scouts off. He does have a nice anti-force, but the Tech 2 flags can easily counter that. SmokeBuddy backing off for now. Thinks he can out-eco T for Life. If he secures his mass field, he should be in a nice spot. Oh, this is mean. Tech 2 point defense. Go home, you're drunk. You're also in a valley. And Blind Noob, no fear. Or possibly he's just blind. Like camping his mexes. I would like to see him use that TML though. Oh, there's a TMD now. No! T for Life, your plans have failed. You had so much opportunity. Oh no, TA. SmokeBuddy must have seen it. Yeah, he saw the TML. Oh! All's well, Blind Noob is still winning the tech war. SmokeBuddy now getting additional TMD. Looking at the kill counts, significant advantage for SmokeBuddy. He's been using that gun for a lot longer. No Tech 2 on the ACU though, means his region will be a lot lower. TFLF might be worried about his snipe now. He's down to 7k, that's air snipe territory. But he does have a decent amount of flak. Now SmokeBuddy has left his army behind. TFLF might want to make something out of this. Shields go down for SmokeBuddy. Or for TFLF. And beautiful overcharges. Keeping everything together. TFLF walling off. At least attempting to. So TFLF definitely winning a tech war. Building tech 2 point defense in his main base. Obviously very scared of this massive force running in on him. And he's spread his ACU out. His forces out in some sort of assist pattern. If everything were to target each other's ACUs, we could see a draw. He's still very high up. 16,000 health, 17,000 health. This Blind Noob does not have enough veterancy right now. Oh no, Blind Noob, your forces, no! Blind Noob! Alright, he's got a shield, It's okay, he vetted. But Ulshva's in the base will encounter the Tech 2 point defense. As TFLF tries to deal with this, he's got so many shields down. And Noob can safely retreat. He needs his force back in the mix now. His Tech 2 point defense try to get completed. Try to clean up these Ultras. TFLF superior teching should be able to win a long fight, but if SmokeBuddy can end this right now, TFLF will just be dead. It's no fun being dead. SmokeBuddy going ahead, focusing down these Tech 2 massive vectors. Massive eco losses for Blind Noob, bringing his eco down into similar terms. So it looks like Blind Noob will be able to kill all of SmokeBuddy's Ulshvas. Blind Noob coming under fire from more low missile launchers. Shields proving invaluable. We get reclaimed. Blind Noob now sitting comfortably at 40,000. SmokeBuddy at 25,000. Huge advantage for TFLF. He's managed to take this fact that they've been just harassing this position. Like this is a massive amount of reclaim right here. I say that's at least another 10,000. I bet he could go Tech 3 land. And just more missile launchers for TFLF. He's vetting up quite nicely. Good overcharges with the gun. Now SmokeBuddy getting himself very far forward. No really static defenses to force him back though. This Blind Noob probably does not want to engage like this. SmokeBuddy just living off veterancy. 5-star vet, I presume. Indeed. TFLF only got 3 stars. He's got more vet to go. He's under Tech 2 point defense fire. As little missile launchers move across the map, taking out these engineers, setting up Tech 2 point defense in the field. TFLF is running out of space to put his army. He has rebuilt the Tech 1 massive vectors. TFLF still ahead on the eco. Trying to clean. He's fighting separate battles all at the same time. Technically, this launcher is full. I think this was a huge mistake on TFLF's part, not using it when he had a chance to. The SmokeBuddy's in his base. He's got so many Ulshvas. Oh, this is brutal. His pillars walk forward suddenly into Tech 2 point defense death. SmokeBuddy comfortably building more Tech 2 point defense in the back with TMD to support. And I don't know. TFLF. Difficult spot, but we've seen him come back from difficult spots before. And now, final engagement. All of TFLF's forces seem to be moving forward. They will retreat. SmokeBuddy sitting at 162 kills. The game must go on. As TFLF now sitting up Tech 2 point defense. Holding this location with this Tech 2 ACU, that is one advantage he does have. SmokeBuddy no Tech 2. He's living purely off that. This pillar's rolling off the pad. And quickly destroyed. Tier 5 with a lot of energy though. Or power. Using that to run his shields for the most part. Now, Tier 5 stealth getting... oh, it's getting scouted. Tier 5 wants to win this PD war over here, looking to overcharge this point defense. As SmokeBuddy continues completely relentless. There's no giving up. The blind Noob now sitting over at 21,000 health. It'd be interesting to see if he brought his ACU over here, what he could do. He's all that health. Point defense is now able to shoot. Oh. Can they hit this? I don't think they can. But the Molten Missile Launcher sure can. T for life. SmokeBuddy. He's found him. T for life. A few Tech 1 point defenses. We'll take advantage of SmokeBuddy's ACU out of position. To move forward, shields holding off most of the fire. This has just been completely crazy. Single pass Tech 1 bombers going in, getting killed by all the Tech 2 flak. And just the pillar count is just too low. Oh, pillar, you're hitting the ground. Team Flak now bringing his ACU back. Maybe if he can put enough fire on SmokeBuddy. There is Tech 2 point somewhere around here from CU for Life. Somewhere, I swear. They exist. Tech 1 bombers coming out, hitting SmokeBuddy's ACU. T for Life. Complete nonsense. Now it looks like T for Life's outside of his ACUs. Outside of his army's range. Trying to retreat to this Tech 1 point defense wall. And oh, emergency vet. T for Life trying to get out of there, trying to get out of there, trying to get out of there. And he can't. Was about to get Tech 3. He was. In the end, he did use this. Got 3 kills. So, that was an interesting game. Tier for Life loses despite superior eco. Gets caught out. And quickly killed. After a long fight. I think a serious mistake was not using this TML until very late. Could have killed all of this. This would have all been dead. So thank you for watching. This has been fun, and good night.